I'm going to show you the top 4 graphic design trends to look out for in 2021. Number 1 is 3D. So I've been loving 3D type of illustrations and designs. I've been seeing it around everywhere. I even use it because it's just new, it's fresh, it's different. So this is a cool website, hands.design, where they use like these 3D hands and gestures, which is really cool. That's the first example. And here's another example of 3D being used. Once again, I've seen Microsoft use it as well, sort of this type of style. And I feel like it works really well. And it's really cool, just something different and interesting. Here's another example on Icon Scout. They recently released 3D illustrations here. So you got all these packs. If you have an account, then it'll be included within your subscription. But you can see, for example, I can click on these ones here. Businessman 3D pack, and you can see the type of designs they have here. And overall, I think 3D looks really nice, and you can see the quality there, which is cool. Some more examples. Here's another site, is humans, and you can see here some of the types of poses you can do. So really creating like editable 3D stuff, but you can see this is a nice way to, you know, add to your designs and even your UI or websites, whatever it is. We've got another cool example here, a geometry 3D product visualization. I've seen this in a few books. One design book by Radim Malinik, he talks about like branding, and he sort of does this style, and I really like it. So you'll start to see more of these 3D type of scenes. And the cool thing is that it's not really a mock-up, it's actually generated or created in like Cinema 4D or Adobe Dimension, those type of apps, or even Blender. So I feel like it's really cool, and I love the way where it's going. And here's one more example from heyaxel.com. You can see they're using 3D on their main site landing page. As you can see there, it just adds another dimension. It's creative and it feels modern. And that's why I feel like a lot of companies are starting to use it. Number 2 is actually flat illustrations. That's the second trend that you'll be seeing. And you can see here, I am on blush.design. You can see here, you've got some illustrations here. So if I click on one of them, I really feel like this flat style here and is going to work really well. And you can see a lot of the times you can actually play around and create your own scenes and stuff, which is really cool. So this is on Blush. And I feel like this is a good example of some type of illustrations that you can get. Obviously there's different styles, but I feel like the flat illustration is where it's at. My friend Lisa recently did an illustration as well for Prey.com. So you can see here using, you know, simple colors, really flat, and then adding some grain texture to it. And you can see here, looks amazing. Love the type of design. Not too many details, but just keeping it really minimal. And I feel like it feels fresh. So I thought this was a really cool example of that. Here's another example as well. So I'm just on Dribble. You can see here, flat design once again, using nice shapes, and then actually adding some grain. So you can see closer that there's grain in there, which is really cool. And this site has, I'm on Dribble, this account has some extra ones as well. So I love the design here, it looks really cool. So that's the main thing for illustration. Number 3 is gradients, and specifically bright neon, you know, modernistic type of gradients. You can see here, this is Flux Academy. This is Rand Segal's business. So he uses 3D, he uses animation, but he uses bright neon colors like purple and pink. And see how he uses gradients for his imagery as well. So I feel like, once again, 3D and bright gradients are in. So definitely check it out. This is a good example. Another example is carbonmade.com. They recently updated their main landing page, as you can see here. And once again, they're using that, you know, neon 80s type of vibe, gradient vibe, which I feel like is really cool. You can see some more examples of that in the background. And you can see here. So that's another example of just using gradients. You can see in the back there. It just adds a different touch instead of just doing for the flat design all the time. Another strong example is from stripe.com. They recently updated their page as well. So if you see on the top, you can see they got a moving gradient. It feels organic, but it's got a whole bunch of like rainbow colors. So you can see there, it's actually pretty awesome there. And if I scroll down, they obviously have like some neon colors with the icons like bright blues there. Some 3D animation stuff, but the main thing is the gradient at the top there, and really has this nice diffusion effect. So that's number 3. And then lastly is negative space logos. So when it comes to logos, I'm the type of guy that loves like the simple look and, you know, keeping things, you know, neat. So this is a cool example of like negative space, as you can see with the nose and stuff like that. And even on the dial line, you can see in another example here, you've got some packaging. So it's just some packaging design. So for example, this dog, it's sort of got negative space. You can see the tail and the leg there. Even this elephant up here, that's using negative space. So it's like having that white space in the middle. And there's some other examples down here, as you can see there. So negative space is a good one. And I'll have another few examples. Jeroen, he's awesome as well. So you can see Faithful Riders, you can see in the shield there's like a cross. So that's an example of negative space being utilized as well. And then my other friend Monica, she's a great logo designer. This is one of her logos as well. You can see it's like a dove and they've got like the little flower leaf there in the middle. And that's another great use of negative space. So those are the 4 trends for 2021 to look out for. See if you can apply it to your work. See how, you know, you can start to use it or notice it around. But those are the top trends. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button. Hit subscribe for more design content every week. And I'll see you in 2021. Thanks for being here with me this year. And I'll talk to you soon.